What's up, Vikings? This is Kaiser the Sneak, and today we are doing the Thawfest Maze, and we are looking at my very fastest run. To begin off with here, you're going to click the Start Trial, Speed Time Trial as fast as you can. And then here we will wait as soon as possible and run right on through. You want to have your best and fastest gear on. And the important thing here is you have to do the rooms in a certain order, or at least the beginning rooms in a certain order. So the first room you want to do is the fire room, the Stoker class room. We'll come right through here. All right, so then when you come into the Stoker class room, you're going to run right off the edge here. No, don't jump. You're going to tilt a little bit to the left there so you don't come off. You're going to jump on these stones over here, and then you're going to jump right over the spikes as soon as possible. You be very careful here because the spinner turns a little bit faster than you are, and so you will get hit by it if you're not careful. You want to run through both of these at the same time. You need to get a little speed up before the gates open, otherwise you won't make it. And it's very important that you do go through two of them at once instead of just one set at a time. I found the best way here is just to run through like this, hit that button, wrap around as fast as possible, and then lay on this button. You can wait, get hit by the fire, restart. You want to jump first and then move forward instead of moving forward and then jump, because you just jump right off into the lava. We'll move through here through the gate, and then the answer for this question is 3. You always want to jump as soon as possible. It's a little deceptive, I would say, definitely. So definitely be on the conservative side, but yeah, you want to jump as soon as possible before it actually reaches the top pedestal there. The next room that you want to do is the Speed Stinger room. So we'll do this room second. If you ran the first room correctly, you should be here, and there should not be the dragon in front. As we see here, there is not a Speed Stinger in front of us. That's great. We'll wrap around as quickly as possible, go forward, and then we'll knock down this gate right here. You want to jump as soon as you hit that yellow carpet right there, and then go forward and knock down this gate as well. Sharp left and cut down this gate. You can run a little bit on the outside edges of this yellow carpet to save a little bit of time, and then you'll knock down this wall. If you have done the previous room correctly, there should be the dragons in that order. You'll just jump right over the ramp there. When you reach this ramp, you want to angle your camera up just a little bit to make it easier for yourself, and later you'll jump to the right on this fence here, then jump right in the middle of those two spikes, jump on the fence, and then do a 360 or 180, I guess, when you come down. Be very careful, those spikes can get you, so you want to make sure you're square in the middle up there when you jump into that one post here. There is one sharp class dragon that cannot fly. After this, it doesn't matter so much the order, but I typically do the mystery class next because the mystery class has a very difficult attempt here to cut some time off. And so if you scoop this level, then you really don't want to do any of the other levels. So I always do the third one just to, in case I mess this up. That way I don't have to redo every single level all over again. That would be a pain. So we're going to come up here, angle come up just a little bit, grab this one. Push it forward. It'll move a little bit when you're let go, so just let it go like that. This one you want to push all the way to the edge. You want to get so the back of it is just a little bit right off the edge, or as close as possible. You want to back up, and then you want to hit that one stone there, jump on it, right off. There we go, perfect. And then you just jump right on over. It's a little bit of shortcut, and it's really hard to hit, but this time I hit it perfectly the first time, which is very uncommon for me, which was why I was so excited. We'll jump early, and the answer for that was 4, by the way, in case you didn't see. Normally, next, I do the strike class room next, the electricity one. This one, there is a few ways you can mess up. It's a little hard with some of the parkour if you're not careful, but typically this isn't nearly as bad as the previous room, so I'll do this fourth. Come forward and pull that block back. As soon as the lightning disappears, go to the right. Jump onto that first one, jump to the next one, and then you can skip that middle one and just go to the last one. There we go. And then you just want to spam jump and spam left and forward as much as you can. Grab that as soon as possible, and then move to the left and push it all the way to the end until it hits lightning. As soon as it hits lightning, you're going to want to jump off to the left, jump into that one little piece there. You don't want to go into the water. You want to actually just jump off onto the ground there. You're going to have to hit these one at a time. You can just run straight off here, just run down. When you hit this one almost to the bottom, you just jump right across, and then spam left, right and up as much as possible. Be a little careful here. Sometimes your character doesn't always complete the full jump there. It's got to be careful. You want to get behind it and then push it forward. Otherwise, you're going to have to spend a little bit of time turning, which is unfortunate. Once you get it done, lightning hits, you're going to go to left and zap yourself right there. Go forward and push this block forward again to get the lightning. And then you're just going to get up to the top. So repeat. You'll want to be a little careful up here. The pattern of the platforms changes just a little bit right there. So you want to be careful not to accidentally jump, try to skip a platform and then fall off. The answer to this is 2. I don't think there is any difference between jumping onto the platform or running onto it. Possibly running might be a little better, but I actually don't know. The next dungeon that the next room that I normally do is the water room. This has the biggest time saver, but it's pretty easy to pull off, so this is why I do it a little bit later than the rest of the rooms. Always jump over the little center here. That saves just a little bit of time. And that's a good thing. You're going to want to turn right to the left and then jump right on off into between those 2 pillars there. And then you jump right off and make your way around the room. Always stay on the side of the gear that's turning forward. That way you will conserve the time needed to run forward. Careful, these platforms do come down, so one at a time would definitely be the key there. And as you see here, the gates already opened up because of that one little jumping into the water there. So no worries there. And then the shot limit of its liquefier is 4. We'll head straight to the right and go into the tracker. It's important that when you finish a level and you go into that little glowy spot there, always turn a little to the left or the right depending on which room you want to do next. That will conserve a little bit of time there in turning. I do recommend that. Alright, so we're in the tracker one. You can run straight over the starting points of the little dragons, but you have to wait for the dragons to reach up with a new spot. So for instance here, we just run right over that with the exclamation mark. We have to wait here until the dragon reaches there. So that is important. I apologize, there was no sound when I was doing this. I was trying to concentrate. We just ran right over that as well, and we're just going to have to right here in this little clump here. Here comes the dragon, and exclamation point, so we take off again. You can just run through this one little clump over here on the edge. That's all you need to do. Normally he goes pretty fast, so he'll beat you there. And I'll turn real quick and run as soon as the exclamation mark reaches. And then we'll run right through here through the gate. The answer to this is that there are 3 tracker class dragons. After this, we only have, I believe, one more room to do, and this is the Boulder class room. This probably takes one of the longest rooms. It's just a lot of walking and pushing these annoying objects. I have not found a shortcut yet to shortcut this, but that would be really nice if there was one. So we'll just jump right over here off the edge of the left, spam click, jump over all the rocks, push this off, and then before it hits the ground, you can click it again and push it forward. It's okay if it's a little diagonal. It doesn't need to be perfectly in line with the blocks over here. Just put it so it gets a little bit within reach of them. Go to the right, jump, 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 jump across. Sometimes that ground circle may be in the way, so just be careful of that. If he runs into you, will reset, which is unfortunate. We'll just come over here and push this off the edge. It needs to go right in this little nook here between the 2 rocks there on the ground, and then we'll just jump off the edge. I'm not sure if it's quicker to jump off the edge or just jump up those stones and then jump. I'm not positive yet, but it should be pretty close in time, whatever the correct answer is. You'll only want to take the biggest platform here. You just push it off the edge like so. Move it forward, and you're going to put it in the little nook closest to the left. No need to get it perfectly in the nook, just close enough. Jump up, jump across, and then spam click and jump up the rest of the ways. There are 2 Boulder class dragons that have no legs, so we grab the 2. Jump up on the top there, hit the center. Run right over that glowing giant platform there. Don't quite run over it because you can jump on top of the platform in the middle. That'd be bad. And there we go, 9:22. The 4 minutes score there, I think, has got to be a glitch or a bug. I'm not sure how that's possible. And then, yeah, I got the first place. So, yippee-yay for that. By the time this video comes out, I am almost positive that there will be somebody that has beaten me in my time. I probably won't do any more runs of the dungeon until I find another shortcut. which I'm not sure I'm going to put in the time to find another shortcut, but yeah, that's going to give you a pretty good time if you can do all of that, which I just did. That'll probably get you on the leaderboard, or at least really close to it. No guarantees you're actually on the leaderboard there, but yeah, that's all for now, and as always, party on.